What's up, fellow duelists? Feel like it's been a long time since I did a deck profile, so I'm coming at you with a new deck profile from the Ancient Guardian set opening from the channel with Ogdoadic. I don't know if I'm saying it right. I'm probably butchering it like everybody else, but really wish they hit the whatever abyss in it, but Ogdoadic. So I'm gonna go ahead and get into this deck profile. Explaining that this is more of a budget build with layer of darkness in here. That's why I run one copy of the darkness diablos right here. So starting off with one darkness diablo because it's just another free extender for level 8 to summon from hand or graveyard, but also it's just another level 8 to help you go rank 8s when you need to go rank 8s. The one Ogdoadic Overlord because just standard one feel like I'm comfortable with one. You know, you ditch the graveyard, you can just summon back from the graveyard by cheaping 3 monsters. Synergize with the deck easily. Running 1 king and 1 queen right now. I also do have another queen, but her fat is not all that special, same as king. So one of they come on field when I need them to be on field, and I use their effects at the right time and bring them back from graveyard. But other than that, for like if you're going to a budget play, you just play one of each of the big ones at least. But if anything, go to 2 overlord. So, but 1 king and queen. Cursor the Ogdoadic Light because he really symbol up with combos and extending your plays where you'll get your level 4 back from the graveyard when you summon her, and then summon another one from hand and overlay, and just you keep on extending with her. Honestly, I play this as a good 2000 monster. I have a tech choice for him, but also with the Alaric, the Ogdoadic Dark, it just synergizes with the lower darkness, so it basically helps you start combos off, and you really don't even like have to worry about his effect when you go first. So he's really good going first and seeing him in opening hand, or just even get to summon him out off of other cards in the deck. Three Nunu and 3 Nayu, just the ones you want to see in opening hand to start off. Basically, you want to see this to surge. This one just to extend, basically. My player preference, I like them both at 3/3 because I don't really want to play the rare level 4s that much. Speaking of the rare level 4s, Fargo and Sohan, I just play one of each of the boundless ones because their effect is good, but some of their effects are just situational in times where you just want to use it situational, and mainly you just want to dump it for different names, and it helps with the different names in the deck with the spells and traps. That's it for the monster count. I know I play more of the high level ones than the low levels. A lot of high level monsters in here, but that's how I feel is comfortable with. One terraforming basically just to search out your layer of darkness. Haven't really found my room or situated room for a metaverse. I gotta find one more metaverse to throw in here, but just standard core right now. Just 3 field spells and a terraforming. Go with the Lord of Darkness. Since we play a lot of spells in here, we want to have a way with this field spell and a way to chew my opponent monster if I'm go second and basically get a free monster on board from deck. And everything in this deck can be just summoned right off of this, so why not play 3 with the darkness so you don't have to chew your monster. You can still chew your opponent monster for that. Same as Snake Rain and Monster Gate, you're just controlling your mill base. It's not like Light Sworn, you do a free mill. No, you just want to dump your reptiles to the graveyard. You want to get reptiles in the graveyard, so that's really easy to deck then with Snake Rain and your reptiles. Honestly, I'm glad Konami came out with this card because this literally helps with not even playing additional Foolish Burial, but you can. But Snake Rain, if you don't open up Snake Rain, you still need the Water Lily. And quite frankly, I played 3 Water Lily and 1 for early game and then 2 for late game grind games. But that's what the 3rd one is for. Also, don't really have a lot of reptile stuff in my support anymore since I sold my stuff, all my comic book. But since this got reprinted, I run 3 of it. It's not even once per turn, so it's really good, especially like if you play somebody with trap trips, you catch them off by surprise. Two Addictive Calling. Honestly, I would love to see myself go to 3, but taking 2 right now. Sad the 3rd one, but honestly, this card literally on your opponent's turn is good. Just activating on your opponent's turn is good, but even on your turn to combo off after your opponent's past turn thinking you have nothing. This is honestly your comeback. Calling is very good. It's like World Legacy Landmark for World Chalice, but just to get 2 different monsters just when you have 8 or more of them in the graveyard. Offering to the Snake Deity basically because it's a Icarus attack. Destroy target 1 reptile monster you control and 2 monsters your opponent control, and just destroy all those targets, and basically it just help with the more control base of the game, really. Same as if you play this and you don't want to play the Monster Gate, you could play enemy controller with the Lord of Darkness. That still works, so you bring your opponent monster for that with enemy controller to take another one of their monsters. And for tech choice of spice, since I do play a high level of dark monsters with different fluctuation tap with 25 and under, I decided to play a little COVID package. I'm calling this a little COVID package because if you play a dark deck, you play these cards, then you are allowed to activate these cards in a duel. It makes the game way more easier. You ain't got to worry about hand traps. You ain't got to worry about Nibiru, trap cards, spell cards. You know, Sky Striker is back since me posting this deck list prior to the ban list. So this is what I do have built for this deck. But honestly, thoughts on the ban list. You know, good ban list changing up. I don't feel like Dragon Links is dead. They reprinted Attempt, so Heretics, Dragon Links, Chaos Dragon type thing. It's still different variants of dragons always. But honestly, ban list is very good. Thanks for tuning in to this deck profile. I'm gonna go ahead and get into the extra deck right quick, because that's what really matters. Main deck is really player preference, but extra deck kind of two of the reptilian link monster link to, because I have it from my dual overload. Alien Shock Trooper M frame, honestly good. Bring back reptiles. Just if you play any link, play this one. Not really too big on linking on this, but if I have to, 3 non-link monsters, Steel Star, Regulator, and just using their King of the Fair Imp before you use your King of the Fair Imp as material. You get to start popping stuff and burn. You know, side deck, super poly, polymerization. We have Starving Venom, Fusion Dragon, just because you play darks in here. For nostalgic, really, if I get a whole bunch of lower 4s on the field, I can just summon him. He's 2950, so I take it. 2 King of the Fair Imps. Sad to say this didn't get like super. It's already came like common. Then he just bumped it up the rare, so this is alright, I guess. When you go King of the Fair Imp, you also have the option to go the Drill Diver Hornet guy from Rise of the Duelist. So you just overlay it and just 25. So instead of not sticking with the 23, you just make a 25 monster on board, and it's just free. Let's see cast rum, just because just to mess with your opponent, extra deck, all that good stuff. But hey, just a good defense for defense. One landslide going in time, you can start attacking your opponent directly, or just landslide being annoying, negating stuff, destroying your opponent's monsters. And it really synergizes with here, so you can destroy up to 2, especially on the monster your opponent controls. One Tachyon for the monsters that have effects in the battle phase. You just Tachyon them. And then number 68, the Sky Prism, because really you dump a whole monsters in the graveyard and you can make them big, and then you detach, and that player can special summon from the graveyard. And you know, you just put up that wall when you make him, and you make him so they can't special from the graveyard. You might catch yourself in a mirror match or something, but anything that's special from the graveyard, you would just use this to unlock your opponent from the graveyard. It's basically like a royal prison. I honestly haven't got the reptile from the OTS pack synchro, but some little extra cards of choice. You got polymerization to think about. You have trade-in. You have the basically Lamina, reptilian, alien, Namel. Phenomenon, I prefer Phenomenon over the Queen, but Phenomenon, the king of the poison snake, he can become a beat stick in here and easily summon off your spell cards. So that's some easy side-in choices. I kind of like one hollow, but since my Naya can search it, I feel like when I need to put it in, I can put it in, but also don't really have to put this in until I'm really ready to use it. Then also, when you swap out some of the crush card versions in game 2, just to since you know what your opponent playing, you know what to put in. I got the extra copies right there, and that's why I played one of each in the main deck. And then these, honestly, you know, you play the hand traps, called by the grave. That's more player preference to me, but this is just more cards to ways you can try to build this deck on a little budget basis without investing too much money into it after just buying boxes of Ancient Guardians or a couple packs. I ain't pulling enough of them on trading. But thanks guys for tuning in. More deck profiles coming to you. Honestly, I'm about to go back into doing a lot of deck profiles with my synchro decks. I feel like I've been got some good ones. So please comment below if you like to see Christians, Car Curry, or TGs, which one you would like to see first. I do have those, so I have TGs, Car Curry, and Christians. I love the Christian deck. Christian has a good synergy with Christian Hyperfax, and it's really fun. So stay tuned for that. Please like, comment, subscribe. Y.G.O-LYFE out.